Previously on Survive the Blackout. After a moment, we recognized the words, "Pam, where are you?" he cried. I almost said that in Deckard's voice, good lord. "Pam, where are you? Stay a while and listen." And so the journey continues. This video is sponsored by Christoph Frey. For excellent polyhorror games, check the link in the description below for some of his works. What's up, y'all? Boogie Knight here, and welcome back to Survive the Blackout. When we last left off our band of miscreants, we were able to navigate the lakes after a few run-ins, and we were able to meet up at Frank's camp, only to be immediately ostracized for reasons beyond our control. Well, so be it. So now we had when we ended the last episode, we were presented with the option to either go into the big city or hit the suburbs. And I chose to hit the suburbs just because I feel like if we hit the city, that would probably lead to more QTEs, which I am not that good at. I even considered trying to see if it was possible to disable the QTEs. But I think once again, for going for maximum immersiveness, we're going to stick with the QTEs. So we just made camp. We're doing okay with everybody with full health. Satiety is okay. We have 2 food. We could use 1 more, but Alex and Anne need to rest. So I think what we're going to do first is we're going to kind of just have a chat with everybody, see how they're doing. And just kind of... Actually, hang on. Let's do something else. Let's go ahead and just look at everybody. We got, so Alex he's got the cane. The simple walking cane, given reliable support, decreases fatigue while walking. We might give this to Anne, because I think she probably loses energy the most. Everything's doing okay with him. Still the handyman. Yeah, let's go ahead and give Anne the cane. Or not. That's cool. Actually, boop. Item hands. Yeah, I want to do that. Maybe that... Hang on. Maybe it's gone in now? Guess not. Oh, derp equip. Hang on. There we go. Okay, so we're going to give Anne the cane. I think that might help a little bit. So now let's just kind of just talk and see what everyone wants to say. I don't want to give anybody food because we're still okay, and morale is still great for everybody. You are nice. I thought all adults were mean and sad. Why? You know, because they're adults. Okay, we've already heard that. Alex... Let's go see if Alex has anything to say. I don't think we've really touched upon him at all. Now, I don't know if conversations, if there's anything that delves into the negative side, will cause any kind of morale dropping, but I don't think so. I think we're in a safe place. Hey. I changed my mind. Tell me a story. Okay, what kind of story? Adventure. There'll be a warrior princess and we'll save the kingdom. You mean Xena? Okay, well, I guess he's hit writer's block. Which I hear is the cue for writer's cramp. Sorry. Yeah, okay. So, we're going to take a snooze. Let's go ahead and take a short nap. Satiety's still okay. Energy's good. Now, before we do set off, I do want to just apologize if the audio has kind of taken a back seat, as it were. For whatever reason, my headset is not plugging in to my CPU, and that is the same headset that has my microphone. So right now, all my mic settings are running off of the internal mic from my computer. So I'm trying to work on audio levels to try and fix this. Once again, I do need a new computer. I do apologize. I'm trying every kind of workaround for the time being. So I thank you for being so patient. And as always, if you have any tips that maybe how I can rectify this, always appreciated. So let's go ahead and hit the road. We packed up the camp swiftly. The light awaits us, and probably more battles. I do love how the scenery changes. Our surroundings were pretty peaceful. We felt that we could find an excellent spot to stay a bit, rest, and think about the road. You know what? Let's go do a quick search. There was no one there but us. What shall we do? Sit for a while and think. Okay, yeah, morale's up, energy's up. I think that's a great plan. We relaxed our body and mind and forgot for a moment about the blackout. With new energy, we were ready to hit the road. The road awaits. Morale is great right now. If we can find one more food, I'll feel a lot better. We'll see what we can do. Oh, crap. Let's stay in the group. Concentrate on the weakest. Rather than move on. Hey, we got food. We're okay. Whoo! I hate those QTEs. Boris took a bit of a hit, so we could probably medicine him. He's still doing okay health-wise. We'll probably stop in a little bit. We found an abandoned cottage surrounded by dried-up garden. It was peaceful and quiet. What shall we do? We don't utilize Anne very often, so let's see if she notices anything. The cottage seemed peaceful and looked as if it's a habit and left a long time ago. Why not? Okay, so, boop. Okay. Alex, go for it. So we got a bathroom and what looks like a bedroom. Walk. We found food. Brilliant. A photo of happy family. Of a happy family. Kids laughing and adults looking at each other with sheer love in eyes. Where are they now? Okay. A jacket. And I don't need a jacket. And we found more food. Excellent. Oh, lovely. If we can get more medicine, I'll be very happy. We might, if we can find more stuff, I'll see if we can get some more energy drinks to kind of get them, because they seem to really just do that. As we moved on, the cottage stood there like a silent monument of the past and its past inhabitants. It's a perfect place. It could be a good place for self-sufficient living. Yeah, it's true. What is that? Okay. We heard a man whistling somewhere alongside the road. Oh, wow. You can actually hear that. Let's take a risk. Let's go talk to him. Singing became a low hum when we approached the man. The man was bending over some young boy, searching his pockets, mumbling something under his breath. Let's just go ahead and observe him. We heard the man cursing the boy and the occult spuds who tricked him and pushed to such desperate action. He wished that he had the strength to drive this quote-unquote cult away from here. Reveal yourself? The man was surprised and startled, vaguely mumbling something about no ill intention that was supposedly he had here. He clearly wanted to back away. Did you say something about the bandits? Ah, yes. There we go again with the I think I'm just gonna have to go with the Decker Kane voice with this. Ah, yes, he admitted hesitantly with some strange glow in his eyes. He knew where the group resided. To him, we looked like people who could drive them away. Oh, okay. This is tough because we're not good with QTEs. If we say we can't, we're probably going to lose a consistent amount of morale. But the strange glow in his eyes bothers me, like he's almost maybe an outrunner. I'd love to know what you guys think, but I'm going to say we can't do this. Morale stayed where it is. We're okay. The man smirked, shooing us away. He would take care of the young lad's body. Okay. This speaks to me right now that he was probably an outrunner. Let's move on. We approached a small derelict church. Doors were wide open if there was no one to close them again. Yeah, let's look around. The place looked either dilapidated and destroyed on purpose. Was that angry parishioner who did that? Are there no... Let's check the vestry. Everything was in disarray, as if someone left in a hurry, and then someone else came inside to cover everything in graffiti. Oh, that's pleasant. Maybe we'd find something we search longer. Let's take a risk. During our search, cloaked figures stopped us and, for now, politely asked us to leave the premises. They didn't seem much of a threat, but we could get a false impression. Who are you? It's probably the cult. We were walked outside with strength, and we wouldn't suspect them of having, then shut the door behind us. It was useless to get back inside, so we moved on. That could be the cult they talked about. Let's go one more instance, and then we'll rest. It's getting cloudy out. Oh, okay, we have to run together. We have to split? Who should drive them away? Alex. Okay. What? Alex died? Ah, hell. Well, that ain't good. Oh, boy. That's not good at all. Okay, morale's still okay with Ann and Boris. We might lose this round. I don't know yet. Oh boy. Let's give Ann... Okay, so let's let them both rest, and then we will feed them, and then move on. Short nap. And then have them eat. That sucks though that Alex died. He was our leader. Let's just talk quickly. Boris? Yes? Why are people bad? Okay, we've heard that. Manage resources. Food. Yes. Boris. And then food. Cool. Trying to think. If we die in this, what I'll probably do, if we lose everybody, we lose this round, I will post, well, not post, I throw it open to you guys. In the off chance if we do die, would you like me to start over as a new band of miscreants, get back to the suburbs, and then restart where we are with everybody else, or would you just like to phone it in? I leave that up to you guys, but just something to think about. I'm hoping we don't lose Ann and Boris, but I feel like this could be a spiral effect. Ann's leading the pack. This abandoned building gave us chills on the spine. The wind howled as if there were ghosts trapped in here. Let's go and look through the window. We saw an empty dining room, no ghosts, no other people inside, even the wind stopped howling. We need to search, unfortunately. Boop. Boop. Nothing. Nothing. Another cane. Okay. And let's just go ahead and leave. Who are you? We suddenly heard behind our backs quite a group approach us with similar bandanas, all with similar bandanas tied around their necks. We are going to run. Alex is dead. Run a little longer. To the nearest street. Let's go. Okay. We're okay. We didn't take any health loss. That's good news. We stopped on impulse in the middle of the road. It felt like somebody was watching us. We couldn't see anybody. Look for a vantage point. Hide in a nearby building. Let's go ahead and look. We had a good view of the surrounding area. Ooh, Jack. We had a good view of the surrounding area from the second floor window. We noticed a group waiting and I'm guessing hiding nearby, or waiting and hiding nearby, and a solitary traveler approaching them. What are they doing? They started arguing. The traveler was knocked out and got dragged. Yikes. We weren't able to follow them to see what was that about. Well, it might be the bandits, it could be the cult, there could be a myriad of things. Oh, hell. They're only kids, avoid the rocks. Ouch, ouch. Okay, whoa, they took some damage. We better... You know what? Sod it. Prepare to fight. We went on guard. I will protect us. At least we're alive. Okay, let's go ahead and set up camp again. Ann's energy. Let's go ahead. We've got enough food. Let's go ahead and do a long sleep. And then we can eat. You slept like a baby, even though you slept for quite some time, you feel a lot better. That helps us a lot. Boris has to eat. Then Ann's gonna eat. Yes. And let's take care of that. Food. Yes, okay. That puts us back up at half the capacity, but we need to find one more food to be on the safe side. So we need to be a little more sparing, but I feel like when things hit the bottom tier, we really need to. Morale's still decent. Sucks about Alex, but once again, we knew going into this would happen. We found a low, half-burned apartment building in which only a coffee shop on the ground floor seemed intact. What shall we do now? We have to. Force open the door. Okay. Boop. Nothing. Hey, energy drinks. Great. Nothing. And we run. Okay, we got some energy drinks, so that could work out in the short run if we get low on satiate or on energy. The perfect spot to rest. A tiny wooden cottage. It was dilapidated, but the surroundings were so peaceful that we would gladly stay a little while and relax. Let's get inside. Never mind. Break the risk and run through. Break the window. Just get through this. Whoa, okay. Well, that sucked. But we did get out. We found a torn up backpack covered in dust as if it had been there for quite some time already. Some of the contents laid on the road to make it worse. Something reeked nearby. Check the surroundings. Behind thick bushes, we almost stepped on a rotting body. Some some vegetation around died. And we could see bones behind ruptured dry skin. Camouflage clothes were torn and stained with decay. Leave the body as it is. Morale and drop were good. We don't need to scavenge trash. We left the dusty backpack and left in haste, hoping to leave the stench behind us. We can't help everyone. It's true. Okay. Boris is getting hungry again. A girl sat under a tree with a book in her hands, a strange sight to be seen after the blackout, taking into consideration the surrounding turmoil. Let's go talk to her. She said to keep distance in a firm voice as if we were equal. She'd have time for us only if we wanted to trade. What do you need? In a voice stronger than we'd expect, she admitted that she'd need meds and food. She had energy bars to trade. We need food. Why are you here alone? In cold voice, she said that she wasn't alone. Her family was nearby, and she was now going back to them. No wonder she didn't trust us. After our question, no one would. Godspeed. She wished us the same and soon disappeared from our sight. All of us have to be strong after the blackout. Well, here's the thing, is we only have one food, which we need. We have 2 meds. That's going to cover both of them. Okay. After a far away distance on Charles, but we didn't stop from walking. After a while, when we reached a small, falling apart village, we found a man laying in one of the ruins. We have to help him. The man was bruised, his face already swelling and hardly conscious. He barely opened one eye, focused us. Maybe he's got something we could use to help. Let's try. While we tried to search him, he looked us straight in the eye. They took everything I had on me. If you want to help me, check the well. What well? Man suddenly blabbered that it was too late. Someone was coming. We didn't hear anything and weren't sure who he was talking about. Hide in the house? We hid inside the house the guy leaned on. We didn't hear anything for quite a moment. When we rarely came back to him, the man was unconscious. If we try to wake him up, morale could drop, and since these two are idealists, it could have quite the negative impact. Sod it, let's try. This time we couldn't wake him up. His breath faltered. Despite our help, his heart stopped. We should leave. Okay, morale dropped a little bit, but I think that was going to happen regardless, so let's... We left his body behind, uninterested in his future fate. It's not our business. The road ahead was completely blocked by a thick old tree. It probably fell sometime after the blackout. No one was left to take care of such things. Let's try to go... Oh, hell. Yep, break away. Try harder. We're still alive. Okay, that was minute. An old grocery store, we need food, we have to search it. Boop. Yep. Okay, we have food. Brilliant. Nothing. Nothing. Run. Okay. So we got food. Let's go one more instance, then we'll rest, and then we will eat. Again. We arrived at a place that must have been a market before the blackout. Someone remained a gathering place and saw a group of people talking on the side of the square. Maybe they have something interesting to say. Don't go through there. Go past them. Oh. Let's not go through there. The situation seemed dangerous, so we decided to back out. We only made a few steps when someone behind us shouted, "It's them." Run away. We ran past people, not bothering to stop and chat with them. Suddenly, someone screamed that we must be murderers as we were running. We're not. The crowd didn't want to hear us. They didn't want to believe our innocence. It's safer on the road. True. We saw them staring at us on our way out. Were we really such a threat to them? Probably. And let's set up camp. So, let's see if we can get another good rest, and then we will just go ahead and feed both of them just to get our energy up. Let's go ahead and take another short nap. That'll drop that. Okay, that'll put us in the red, but our energy is up. We got 2 food, so I think we should be okay. Boop. And there you go. And then, so we need to get 2 more food or some other luck of the draw to really get to where we need to be. I feel bad for Alex because he's the one that got us to the end in the demo, but these things are gonna happen. Boris, your health is okay. Actually, let's give Boris some medicine since he's kind of the strong person now. Yeah. And that should kind of put us at a middle ground. So now, as usual, food key. A girl crying sat there under a tree. She looked utterly devastated. Let's observe her. The girl notices begged for help. Oh God, not this time. Boris caught her, whipped the knife in her hand, tossed it away. The girl screamed and broke into the run. Oh, Boris, you sneaky git. This store seemed to be more run down than any other that we... Why didn't we just take the knife? We have no weapons. We have canes. Oh, I forgot to put the cane in his hand. Oh, well. We'll do that next time we camp. The store seemed to be more run down than any other that we saw lately, with broken shelves and empty boxes. Check the rubble. Ooh. We found a thermoactive shirt. Nice. Nothing. Nothing. Great, and out. Whoa! Talk our way out. And the girl froze, suddenly shouting, "Let's go." That's why we got to be careful. Good job, Anne. We've finished a trail of leaflets. This might be more cult stuff. Crumbled and handwritten, the leaflet called... Yep, okay, it's the cult thing. It smells of religion. We saw that in the first time before we all died. Gonna just keep going. That is dangerous right now. A lonely woman came running towards us. She begged us to help her sick son, whose condition had been getting worse. It appears she needed meds and food. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna take her stuff. If she's asking for food and meds, she doesn't have any. We have to move on. Unfortunately, we lost some morale there. We went through suburbs wondering if we always produce so much garbage. It was everywhere, piling, spread all over the streets. Is it like that all over the place? Let's actually look for people quickly. An old man sat on a porch nearby smoking a pipe. He had an air of a century-old knowledge and trickster at the same time. We could rob him, but let's just see if we can take a moment. We weren't welcome here. If we wanted, we could help with cleaning the dead from other streets. We don't want any... Okay, let's just go and back away slowly. Energy, okay. We might stop quickly, that way I can give Boris the cane, then I can give him an energy drink. Because we have no food, we need to keep going. They were glad that we pulled out as we moved on. The other house seemed empty. Let's go inside the house. The house was ransacked with only old keepsakes left. Some old couple must have lived there. Okay, let's go. Yeah, because we really don't need to do anything, so let's go ahead and give Boris the cane. But let's also give him an energy drink. That'll kind of put him back up to speed. Let's give him the cane. And let's look at this. All tree wanderers needed, decreases fatigue while walking. Okay, Boris definitely takes the fatigue jacket though. Decreases fatigue. Okay, so let's give the jacket to Boris. And then let's give the thermo to Anne. Equip that. And that should help a little bit. And with that, let's hit the road again. If we can get to the next section before the end of tonight, that would be great, but let's see what happens. We packed the camp swiftly. The light awaits us. Yeah, I'm still liking this game. I really hope y'all are as well. The place would be peaceful despite the destruction if it wasn't for some female screams. These are both idealists. It's not our business. We have run into this several occasions. We have heard some people commenting the lynch at the square, that the girl earned it, that she shouldn't have gone to the city. It certainly was a strange place. Okay, so we did the right thing. So we got involved. Given how the mob mentality is in this area, we probably would get into trouble. And we've already lost Alex, which we can't access, otherwise I'd say let's rob him. Okay, let's continue. Something was off. We had an uneasy feeling that we're being followed. Again. Seems to happen a lot. Was it this place, or did the Blackout play games with our minds? Probably. It probably is both. I mean, did his eyes just pop out for a second? Let's go ahead and lie in wait. Not long after we hit, a group of armed men appeared on the horizon. Our guts were right. Again? Let's hide deeper. We heard the kid we met earlier screaming to someone, saying where we went. Ah, hell. One of the bandits sighed and said that their boss wouldn't be happy if they didn't find us. Go on, or where the frig are we? Yeah, let's go with where the frig are we? Focused on escape when we ran into a building only to realize it was an old slaughterhouse. Lovely. Discarded bones and bloodstains were everywhere. There goes our morale. The place stank, but it was picked clean. I'm guessing it's saying it has been picked clean. Try not to vomit. Maybe there's anything interesting. Yep. Nothing changed. Okay. We wandered around feeling increasingly sick. The place had been cleared out completely, probably by locals. The only thing we got out was a horrible stench. Okay. We were fortunate. We thanked whatever gods were looking over us that we were still alive. Questions circled in our heads, leaving us restless. Okay, so we do have an antagonist for this area. This is new. I wonder if each area has some sort of significant obstacle. Like last area, we had Frank. First area was kind of a tutorial. I don't know. Let's move on. We saw a man in a big traveler's hat. His bags were pretty well packed. What shall we do? Let's see who he is first. He gazed at us from under the brim of his hat, smiling. He was happy to see us. He carried goods for trade. Let's trade, actually. He smirked at us what we wanted to buy from him. We need food. Let's offer him booze. Okay, so we got 1 for 1. Okay, that's good news, because honestly, we don't need morale boosters, aka booze, because we already are doing extremely well. Too bad we can't do more, because I would have happily traded 1 more booze for that, but we're good for starters. Let's go. We walked by another house expecting to see an empty yard. This time it was different. We heard a quiet cry from the backyard. Check the house. The door inside the house opened with ease. In silence, we walked through the dark interior. Windows were shut and covered as if someone wanted this house to be a hiding place. Look for the kitchen. Rooms downstairs were musty with signs that recently someone lived on makeshift bedding. The place was a mess if someone packed in a hurry. Look through the only open window. Go on, there's got to be something. Hey, we got food. Brilliant. We're good for another day. We found the kitchen with all cabinets open and floor covered with broken china and crumbs. Strangely, though, we also found some cans. Outside, we heard receding footsteps. Let's go. So far, so good. We saw a pile of rubbish at the side of the road with some traces circling the pile. What shall we do? We better leave. It might be a trap. This is why I'm a little more on the hesitant side when it comes to these things. The wind howled as we were leaving the pile. There wasn't a living soul around, and the pile looked like dreams broken by Blackout and tossed here to rot. That's the most goth thing I've seen in a long time. Or emo, take your pick. Dreams broken by the Blackout. Sorry. I'm an idiot, I know. Let's hit the road. So creepy. Okay. Oh boy, here we go again. In the distance, a strange man staggered towards us. Was he drunk? Suddenly sat under a tree, breathing heavily, and closed his eyes. Let's go and check on him. Please, don't let me. I'm sorry, I gotta stop doing the Deckard Cain voice. I really do. Please don't let me. Please don't let me sleep, hero, he whispered. He struggled to keep himself awake. That ain't good. Do what he wants. We grabbed some candy bar from his backpack and gave it to the man. He felt better. If it weren't for us, he would have fallen into a diabetic coma. Ah, hell. In return, he handed some canned food. Sorry. There we go. Yikes. Well, I'm glad we did it. But at least we got extra food. One day we'll restore what we lost. Well, this is the world now. Let's go. Let's be optimistic here. Morale is completely just tighter than a drum. The road ahead of us, a dangerous wasteland laid in front of us. If there's no other way, then off we go. Hey! We made it to the next area. Brilliant. Let's go ahead and do one instance to find our way, and then I think we'll make camp, and I think we'll just call it a night. We were closer to the light than ever, but a hostile land laid ahead. The wasteland didn't seem approachable. This is probably as good of a place as any to stop. Let's just do one instance and see what we can do. The heat made the road in the distance look like a mirror, and we can barely walk on the hot asphalt. The summer was almost over, but it was too hot even for the summer. We should look for a better path. With some effort, we managed to find a path that allowed us to stay in the shade. Our trek became a bit easier, but it was still exhausting. What is this? Let's look for some water. Yeah, let's look for some water. We were fortunate enough to find a spring. The water was clear and seemed okay to drink. Boil it. We hoped that boiling the water would kill off most of the harmful bacteria. Waiting for it to cool down, we sat on our patch tree and relaxed, refreshed, and move on. Okay, so let's go into a campsite, sleep, eat, and then I think that's probably going to be a good spot for now. Let's go ahead and take a short nap. Boars will, yep, so that puts everything in the red. Go for that. Manage. Food. Boop. And food. Yarp. There we go. Okay. And let's just go and see. Let's open the inventory quickly. We still have a blanket. Enhanced stamina increase. I mean, we could have used that, but I think it's... What is this? The Doctor's Testament? Oh, you know what I should have done? If we equipped that, we probably could have given that to Frank. The Savior actions are more empowering. Hang on, let's look at this. So Anne is still that. Okay. I think this is as good a place as any to stop, to be honest with y'all. We are getting so close to the light. We might manage to make it. I'm not sure, but once again, I am really enjoying this game. So a big thank you to Baby Bison Games again for the key. If this is just your debut game, I'm very much enjoying it. For those of y'all that are watching, what would you do different? Would you be more aggressive? Would you be more on the conservative side? What tips and tricks would you do? I'd love to read your comments. I do read every comment, and I try to reply to every comment. So please let me know. I'd really appreciate that. And I do, as always, want to thank Christoph Ray for being a sponsor of the Boogie Night Project. If you like low poly horror games with an emphasis on creep factor, ambience, character development, and storyline, check them out. Links in the description. I guarantee you will not be disappointed. So, of course, with that being said, before I call it a night, if you like the Boogie Night Project and you want to find out more, I do have a Twitter page as well as a public Discord channel, and links to both of those are in the description below, as well as a link to my temporarily defunct Twitch page. And if you are so interested, I do have a Patreon account where for as little as $1 a month, you get footage to exclusive content, such as my part of a patron-only section of my Discord, and coming up very soon, patron-only videos. So otherwise, I hope y'all have a fantastic night, and I'll catch you on the flip side, all right? Peace. Hey, y'all. While my gratitude knows no bounds for every single bit of love and support y'all have shown for me over the years, there are a few people that I legitimately want to take a few minutes to thank for their unending help and support. First of all, obviously Christoph Frey, not just for being a sponsor of the Boogie Night Project, but also for letting me use his music from GABA Transistor in my streams, as well as him kind of coming up with his own little fragment for my new introduction to the Boogie Night Project. And speaking of introductions, the intro as well as my YouTube banner page were done by the amazing Oren. You might know him as Oren VDK, as well as Oren from Couple Cakes. Thank you so much, Oren. I really do appreciate the time you took to put together everything from the banner to the beautifully done introduction that merged perfectly with Christoph's music from GABA Transistor. So big thank you to them. And also, this would not be possible with the help of my extremely amazing patrons, both current and former, such as Lexi Kitty, Silverleaf, Barry Grave, Harkov, Jeray, Larian, and Oren, as well as a few others that have come and gone over the years. Y'all, this would not be possible without your help and your support. I know I have not been able to provide much in the way of giving back in patron rewards, but I am in the process of revamping my Patreon as well as the rewards that I can do, so be prepared. I know I joke about it, saying that if you're morbidly fascinating, check it out, but if you do want to give to the Boogie Night Project, that is the easiest way to do so, and I am legitimately setting aside funds to buy more hardware for my computer, as well as making things look more professional. But once again, very big thank y'all to everybody who has supported me from the beginning all the way to the present, as well as those individuals that have gone out of their way to help. So once again, guys, thank you so much for all your constant love and support. My gratitude knows no bounds, and I'll catch you on the flip side, all right? Peace.